Tunasema kwamba ili Nairobi iwak tena, Sakaja must go. Ili garbage itolewe Nairobi, Sakaja must go. Ili infrastructure ama barabara zijengwe, Sakaja must go.
President William Ruto and Raila Odinga have been left reeling. What was meant to be a secret plan to save Governor Johnson Sakaja has backfired spectacularly. More than 100 members of County Assembly from Nairobi have openly defied them. They refused to attend a State House meeting and instead they signed a petition to impeach the governor.
We have decided to impeach Sakaja. We have decided to impeach Sakaja. No turning back. No turning.
The message is loud. Sakaja is on his own, and not even the combined power of Ruto and Raila can shield him from the storm. The governor faces damning accusations, misuse of office, embezzlement of public funds, a trail of questionable expenditure at City Hall. For months, Nairobi residents have complained about poor services, garbage piling in estates, broken drainage systems, endless scandals. Now, those frustrations have reached the county assembly and the wardrobes are striking back.
If you go to the public health sector, where he's privatizing the functions of the county, he's privatizing acts like vaccinations. We have enough signatures. We passed the threshold. In the 5th minute of collection of signatures, we already had the minimum required 42. We want to ensure that we are not going to take the motion with 42. We are going to take the motion with 100 signatures.
More than 100 signatures are already in the impeachment petition. That number is overwhelming. It is enough to secure the 2/3 majority needed to send Sakaja home. The motion will be tabled this week. For Sakaja, it is a brutal fall from grace. He came into office as the fresh, youthful face of Nairobi politics, backed by the UDA machinery, welcomed by a divided opposition that offered little resistance. But just 2 years later, he stands abandoned, even by those who once celebrated his rise.
Na nimesikia wanga. Dalili ya mvua nini? Dalili ya mvua ni nini? Mwenye macho haambiwi? Na mwenye masikio haambiwi? Sisi tuko hapo bumper to bumper.
For President William Ruto, the humiliation is personal. Despite state power, despite political muscle, he could not bend the Nairobi MCAS to his will. They refused to be used as pawns in backroom deals. The rebellion shows that Nairobi's wardrobes have changed. They are no longer willing to rubber stamp instructions from above. They have chosen to chart their own political path, even when it goes directly against the president.
It is very rare for us to agree on everything. But for the first time, you find it is very hard to get somebody supporting Sakaja in the midst of these MCAs. In all that regard, tunasema kwamba ili Nairobi iwak tena, Sakaja must go. Ili garbage itolewe Nairobi, Sakaja must go. Ili infrastructure ama barabara zijengwe, Sakaja must go.
ODM! ODM!
For Raila Odinga, the setback is even sharper. He personally tried to intervene. He met with the majority leader of the county assembly. He spoke to several wardrobes. His mission was clear: save Sakaja at all costs. But instead of cooling the tension, his involvement only made things worse. The MCAs dug in deeper. They vowed to go forward with the impeachment. It was a bold show of defiance against Raila, the man long considered the unquestioned king of Nairobi politics.
Ndio huyo kijana yangu huyo. Ashikilie na afanye kazi sawa sawa. Si sawa sawa hiyo? Sivyo? Sisi tuko hapo bumper to bumper, tuko pamoja.
The battle now shifts to the assembly floor. Once the motion is tabled, debate will rage, and after that, the Senate will have the final word. But even the Senate may find it impossible to protect Sakaja. The political mood has turned against him. City Hall is already under siege. Records of suspicious spending are circulating among MCAs. Questions are being asked about where the county billions went. The public is angry. The people of Nairobi feel betrayed by poor services and endless scandals. That anger has fueled the impeachment drive, and it has silenced Sakaja's defenders. Those who once campaigned for him are now keeping their distance. Nobody wants to be caught shielding a governor drowning in allegations of corruption. The failed State House rescue marks a rare moment. Ruto and Raila, usually bitter rivals, stood on the same side. They both want Sakaja spared. They both failed together.
On Governor Sakaja being favored by Raila Odinga, as I told you that in a house a father can love one child more than the other, but it is quite unfortunate that this child is not from our house. This is a neighbor's child. This is a neighbor's child who in 2007 was in Vijana na Kibaki, opposed Baba because he was...
It is a moment that exposes the shifting ground in Nairobi's politics. The capital is no longer fully under Raila's grip, nor is it firmly in Ruto's control. The real power now lies with the assembly, and the MCAs have made it clear that they will not be dictated to by national leaders. This drama is more than Sakaja's personal fight for survival. It is a test of political strength. It asks one big question: who truly controls Nairobi?
And I think it's only fair that we demand that garbage are all collected, that all the Nairobi infrastructure is taken care of, is rectified, and is clearly, we bring back the blame where it's supposed to be, which is with the governor of Nairobi, Arthur Johnson Sakaja.
For years, the city has been a political battlefield. Every national election has been won or lost, with Nairobi playing a decisive role. But this impeachment battle shows a new reality. The city's grassroots leaders are no longer waiting for instructions. They are taking matters into their own hands. As the clock ticks towards the impeachment motion, the stakes could not be higher. For Sakaja, it is about saving his career. For Ruto, it is about proving he can control the capital. For Raila, it is about defending his reputation as Nairobi's political kingpin. But the writing is already on the wall. Sakaja is cornered. The MCAs have spoken. The people are watching, and neither Ruto nor Raila looks strong enough to turn back the tide.
No turning back, no turning back.
This week, all eyes will be on the Nairobi County Assembly. The impeachment motion is set to open one of the fiercest battles in the city's history. But even before the first word is spoken, the governor's fate appears sealed. Nairobi has moved on, and Sakaja's time at City Hall may be coming to a dramatic, crashing end.
We have decided to beat Sakaja. We have decided to beat Sakaja. No turning back, no turning back. We have decided.